Welcome to Inside the Amazon, the lungs of the Earth. I'm your host, and this is Inside the Earth, a series brought to you in partnership with a renowned educational organization. Today's episode takes us to South America, where we'll explore the world's biggest rainforest, the Amazon. Spanning over 2 million square miles, or 5.5 million kilometers squared. The Amazon covers more land than the continental United States and is home to half of all known species on Earth. This dense jungle hides many secrets from giant river systems to dangerous predators and uncontacted indigenous tribes. It also plays a critical role in our planet's climate. So let's get ready for our journey into the wild unknown as we explore the amazing Amazon. The Amazon River, one of the world's mightiest rivers, flows through South America like a natural highway connecting distant lands and people. Originating high up in the Andes Mountains, it winds its way across the continent, carving through the landscape and shaping the lives of those who call it home. And at its heart lies an extraordinary ecosystem, the Amazon Rainforest, the world's largest tropical rainforest. But why is the Amazon so important? What makes it the lungs of the Earth? To understand that, we need to look at what happens in the rainforest every day. Every day, trees and other green plants perform a process called photosynthesis. They take in carbon dioxide, which is a gas that can trap heat in our lower atmosphere, and use it to create energy. As a result, they release oxygen back into the atmosphere. This is what makes them such an important part of our planet's climate system. Now, here's the thing about forests. They don't just capture and store carbon, they actually recycle it too. When trees grow, they absorb carbon dioxide and store it in their tissues. When they die, some of that carbon is released back into the atmosphere, but much of it remains locked away in the forest ecosystem. This means that by protecting and growing forests, we can help combat climate change by locking away more carbon for longer. And no forest does this better than the Amazon. The Amazon rainforest is a major carbon sink, absorbing about 2 billion tons of carbon dioxide every year. It's equivalent to the annual emissions of the entire European Union. In fact, the Amazon is so good at storing carbon that it's sometimes called the lungs of the Earth. Just one problem, though. These lungs are in danger. Deforestation is clearing the Amazon at a rate of about 18,000 square kilometers per year, an area roughly the size of Wales. If deforestation continues at this rate, the Amazon will go from being a carbon sink to a carbon source, releasing more carbon dioxide than it absorbs, which could accelerate climate change. We humans are the main culprits behind deforestation. Cut down trees for timber, clear land for farming, and raise cattle on the lush grasslands that replace the forest. But there is hope. Countries around the world are working together to protect the Amazon rainforest. Brazil, which contains most of the Amazon rainforest, has pledged to end illegal deforestation by 2030, and with international support, I'm sure they can do it. The importance of the Amazon extends far beyond its role in climate regulation. It is home to an incredible array of plant and animal life. More than half of all known species live in the Amazon rainforest, including 10% of all insects, birds, and mammals. The sheer biodiversity of the Amazon is truly remarkable. In fact, there are more species of ants in the Amazon than there are in the rest of the world combined. There are so many amazing animals in the Amazon that I simply cover all of them in this short video. So instead, I'll highlight just a few of my favorites. The jaguar, the mighty king of the jungle, is the third largest cat in the world after the tiger and the lion. It's a skilled hunter, and its prey includes tapirs, capybara, monkeys, and even crocodiles. Next, we have the sloth, a slow-moving creature that spends most of its time hanging upside down in the trees. There are two types of sloths, two-toed and three-toed, and both are perfectly adapted to their environment. The harpy eagle, one of the largest and most powerful eagles in the world, is also found in the Amazon. With a wingspan of up to 7 feet or 2 meters, it can carry off prey as large as a small monkey. The Amazon river turtle, also known as the mata-mata, is a critically endangered species that can live up to 100 years. Its long neck and saw-like upper beak make it a fearsome sight to behold. Finally, we have the electric eel, a bizarre and fascinating creature that can generate powerful electric shocks. It uses these shocks to stun its prey and navigate its murky surroundings. These are just a few of the incredible animals that call the Amazon home. Each one is perfectly adapted to survive in this challenging environment. Now, let's turn our attention to the indigenous people who call the Amazon home. These people have lived in harmony with the rainforest for centuries, and they have a deep knowledge of its plants, animals, and ecosystems. Many of them depend on the rainforest for their very survival, and they are on the front lines of the fight to protect it. One of the most famous indigenous groups of the Amazon is the Yanomami. They are known for their distinctive body art and their traditional way of life. Another indigenous group of the Amazon is the Kayapo. They are known for their colorful body paint and their advocacy for environmental protection. The Kayapo are a smaller group than the Yanomami, the population of around 10,000. They live in the Brazilian. It's part of the Amazon, and they are known for their vibrant culture and their activism. The Kayapo have been fighting to protect the Amazon rainforest from deforestation, and they have been successful in raising awareness of the importance of indigenous cultures. These are just two of the many indigenous groups of the Amazon. Each one has its own unique culture and way of life. And together they are working to protect the rainforest for future generations. The Amazon rainforest is a vital part of our planet's ecosystem. It's home to a quarter of all species on Earth and plays a critical role in regulating the global climate. But the rainforest is under threat from deforestation and climate change. We must all do our part to protect this precious resource by supporting organizations that are working to conserve the Amazon, reducing our own carbon footprint, and educating others about the importance of the rainforest. We can all help to ensure that the Amazon remains the lungs of the earth for generations to come. So what can you do to help protect the Amazon? For starters, you can reduce your own carbon footprint by making changes in your daily life. These could include using public transportation, biking, or walking whenever possible, reducing your consumption of meat and dairy products, and avoiding products made from palm oil. You can also support organizations that are working to protect the Amazon rainforest. These organizations are doing important work to conserve the rainforest and its biodiversity, and they rely on donations from people like you to do their work. Finally, you can educate yourself and others about the importance of the Amazon rainforest. The more we all know about the rainforest and the threats it faces, the more we can do to protect it. So start learning about the Amazon today and share what you learn with your friends and family. The Amazon rainforest is truly a remarkable place. Its biodiversity and importance to the global ecosystem are just two of its many amazing qualities. Let's all do our part to protect it and preserve its beauty for generations to come. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the Amazon. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to check out our other videos. While you're at it, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an exciting new episode. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.